Hey everyone, so this video is going to be about JLR doxing Queen Bee, or what he thought was Queen Bee, because of a news reel that Queen Bee is in, where she talks to the news crew about somebody that had just died after a carjacking. They matched the name of her in that video to an additional person, and JLR posted the additional person's mugshot as if it were Queen Bee, and then Bullhorn Betty ran with it, and then Dolly ran with it, and we'll take a look at how everybody had something to say, but it wasn't, well, their crew. Whether they're all separated or not, they all have the same mindsets, clearly. However, it wasn't to call out how wrong it was in support of it and other nasty stuff. So let's take a look.
This morning, didn't call or nothing.
Fuck.
It's just left. First day I don't have kids and I got shit to do and it's not raining. And I don't know what Betty's been over there doing this morning. But it sounds like
somebody pissed her ass. Whoever the fuck D is. I don't know what that is.
D is nuts.
Betty just said that she'll see me soon, little girl.
Let me get this straight.
I thought she was coming out there because you were sending the binders all over or whatever. I thought she was coming out to file order of protection against you or some shit.
Go ahead.
What happened with that?
Go ahead,
Voices?
Yeah, that's
what see me soon.
The binder?
Yep.
What's wrong with the binder?
you're sending the binders out.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Is that? Well, I'm just asking. Is that why? Fuck, I missed out.
I don't know. Like she's coming for me now. Well, go ahead. You're stalking a disabled woman. Not a very good idea.
Who's the dead person? You're trying to pretend to be some dead girl?
Right, but see, the real story about that is they doxed the wrong girl, and they tried to say, no, that's the real Betty, baby. That's the real Betty. They just checked it.
No, you're absolutely her.
Yeah, they just checked it. Otherwise, we wouldn't let them stay in here and do that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let no fake hook, line, and sinker.
Well, I gotta go get on this lawnmower, you guys. But
oh, baby. All right, well, get on and come back when you're ready, baby. When you need a break, we'll be here.
I love my fellow Fallons. Y'all have a fuck day.
I'm big, baby.
Baby girl.
Around, find out.
In the words of Jelly Roll, my P.O. ass, I hate drywall.
Right.
My P.O. ass, I hate drywall.
That's right. And see, look. Oh, you know what? And okay, so when they doxed that girl or whatever that passed away, they were talking about that's the pit bull getting shot and stuff like that. That's her dog. Like this girl went through hell.
That woman was a DV survivor, you guys. She had a horrible life.
That's why I said bullshit. Go ahead, baby. I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead. It was
I just remember when they doxed you, I went to figure out.
We couldn't figure out who she was, right?
I figured it straight out, and she's dead, and she has children, and she was a victim of DV.
And this is who Betty Haywood, Jimmy's girlfriend, put this shit together.
This is who y'all are doxing, is a mother who had a horrible, hard, tough life that tried to make something of herself and ended up dead at a young age. But yeah, that's a hold up.
Laura made a video.
They're saying that they're doxing a dead woman, a woman.
How are these people, all internet investigators, getting it that wrong? How the fucking none of y'all said? I think you got the wrong woman.
Time. The third person. This girl's out of Indiana.
Let me put it this way: her life was so hardcore, and
it was sad.
Such a DV-ridden life. It was even written in her obituary.
Yes, yeah, and they usually don't do that. Like,
awful.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I have one other time, and I used to write obituaries every single day for a living. One time ever.
She didn't use a dead girl's pic. Hold on. Okay. This kind of stuff I don't agree with. I'm not going to play the video. I'm going to tell you the title and the name. So someone has it out for her. Someone has it out for Queen Bee. I personally don't agree with, there's a title with her name on it, aka Queen Bee arrested, criminal record by a Molly Turner, and then a Vicky Sharpley, the exact same video. But this is what happens when you go after people. Since you keep going after Molly and Betty, eventually Betty's going to look into your record. JLR is going to look into you. And if you have any possible thing in your past that they can get you on, they're coming after you. Plain and simple. And you should have known that. But that's what happens when you go after people nonstop and you think that you're so much better than them. You're not.
So I'm going to take you guys through my process of looking into this, and it all started with JLR. He posted this, and you know what? I don't even care if this was her. We all have pasts. Betty, you know you have a past. This doesn't make it okay. She's never claimed to be perfect. She calls out unethical practices on YouTube, which is a reaction style that PewDiePie, let's see, the Sniper Wolf, countless. Please note the mole on her upper lip area. That's a mole, in my opinion. Countless huge YouTubers do it. It's just that you guys don't seem to be able to take the criticism. Now, I then went through the comments to watch how much hate and ignorance he's incited, and there was plenty of it. So this was his pinned comment. This is another lunatic who has been harassing me for over a year, making videos about me, defamation, libel, doxing. So is she writing on a notepad and then reading it? Libel? Oh, I guess maybe if it's community posts. I don't, with these people, you really don't have to make stuff up to be defamatory. But yeah, blah, 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 the rest of his comment. So then I went to the other comments. Always such a bad vibe from her. Thanks for exposing these crazy people. Arkansas, he says. And then there's supporters of Queen Bee. Yes, it's her who gives off the bad vibes. That Tony, go get her, jailer. Tony, you have no constitution. I would watch that girl go from, man, this is messy of me, but I would watch that lady go from Queen Bees and to say, I've sent back to Queen Bees and talk smack about them both and incite the drama. Like, you love that drama, girl, don't you? She's known to LE. Multiple females have filed protection orders against her. So somebody says, don't you have a criminal past? Or, dude, like, don't you have a past with LE? So JLR never misses an opportunity to plug himself, plugs his own autobiography that's apparently on Amazon. I don't know what this means, but Jonathan, who is MK asking for your charge records from her subs? But this woman says, he ain't done what this woman has been doing, and I do believe JLR has done his punishment. So then I went back to the comments and it says, and this is who Mallory chose. These people do nothing good with their lives other than to drum up hate. YouTube needs to put an end to them harassing and bullying people, trying to do good. Stay strong, Jonathan. So then he links the video that everybody's been excited to share, which is of Queen Bee on a newsreel. And I'll end up showing that. She's not denying that that's her. But these crazies are running with everything else. So this is the newsreel Dolly got up and bragged about sharing months ago on Bullhorn Betty's in the newsreel that JLR plugged, and whoop-de-doo. So let's have a watch.
Very good kid, a kind and caring kid, and he did not deserve this.
Kai Leffler from Oneida, Illinois, is the one suspected of killing Kilgore. Galesburg police say Leffler's rap sheet goes way back and includes charges of theft. Rebecca Turner witnessed the...
Oh my God, they're morons. That's a Marilyn Monroe piercing. That's not a mole.
brutal attack that she says went from bad to worse.
This is just absurd to see a kid being brutally stabbed and multiple times over a simple carjacking. I mean, this guy...
Let's pause here for a moment and see if we can see a mole. There's a piercing there, but I don't see that, with all due respect, like big black mole on that other photo.
In it for a couple of dollars and change.
Neighbors all agree Kilgore was the epitome of a good neighbor, always making sure his family and friends were safe. They say he finally felt the need to fight back.
He said that there was a lot of traffic that had started coming up and down Chestnut and that he was very concerned.
He was trying his best to keep that guy here until the cops got here. He wanted him caught.
In Galesburg, Rebecca Smith, WQAD News 8.
So then I was trying to find the picture of Queen Bee that she posted of herself to prove that she wasn't who they were saying she was. And when you Google Queen Bee, all of the stuff JLR has posted comes up, as well as obituaries of people with the same name. And I saw on Twitter, he also posted this. He's talking about somebody having an obsession with him while posting things about the person. And I saw he reposted the picture of Candace as the Tennessee shooter, which is extremely distasteful and disgusting that he would compare her to a girl who just carried out a heinous crime and then was shot down herself. What's wrong with you? But then it took me to another video on YouTube that one of his probably sycophants or one of his subs posted, which is a video which is defamatory and slanderous, if that's not true, which to my understanding it isn't, but even if it was, psychos. And they did a whole video reading off all of the charges. So let's go over to what Dolly had to say about it. Class act with this one. And these people can like bash people addicted to pack cocaine, but I'd like to see them quit, or I'd like to see Dolly quit smoking weed. Guaranteed he'd have just a harder time with somebody quitting that. Well, it'd be harder to quit pack cocaine, but addiction is addiction.
And She done messed up the mean battle. Okay, she done messed up my mean battle. Queen Roach. Okay, I like to call it the trap hive. Okay, you know, crack hive, trap hive, whatever kind of hive you want to call it. You know, one of those places where they sell drugs and give alcohol to little kids. Maybe she needs to hang out with Candace Wells a little bit. Look, don't let her hang out with your teenage son. Not Queen Roach. You know what I'm saying? She might slip him a roofie. Next thing you know, you got little baby roaches running around your house. You know what I'm saying? She's selling to her grandkids. It's crazy.
Wow, so suggesting she's a predator. That's great. That's brilliant.
You know who you're seeing. You know who you're listening to. You get to physically see Dolly's ugly ass face. I ain't got nothing to hide. The ugliness radiates, okay? But this woman wanted to hide a lot of things. And a few months back, she started talking cash shit about Dolly. You know who Dolly is, right? That's me. I'm Dolly. This dude right here, okay? She started talking cash shit about your boy Dolly while I was in Savannah, Georgia, taking parts in sending hecklers and harassing her ass off while she was down there, okay? But you know, right then I was a little busy because I was out there chasing the ghost of Quentin Simon around or some shit like that. I don't even know, okay? I don't even know. But anyway, she was in the background buzzing around, collecting pollen and shit, right? I don't know what she was doing, a little pollen. You know what I'm saying? A little here, a little crack there, here, crack, there, crack, everywhere, okay? It was something like that going on, all right? But not only that, she wasn't happy with just collecting crack rocks. You know what I'm saying? She had a nice little crack.
And he claims to wonder why he was demonetized with all these trigger words.
Right, Joe Rogan? There's something you don't know about the girl. She's rocks, okay? You ever heard a woman with a voice like that? Girl, put that down, and I ain't talking about at a pool tournament, okay? I ain't definitely not talking about a pool tournament, okay? She done put up a hive over there, and she's trying to reel people in with honey. No, that honey is crack rock, okay? Don't smoke the honey over there, okay? Don't put the honey in your tea. Don't.
You and your girl Betty better be praying that this stuff is true, because I see some trouble for them, and I'm gathering that it's not true.
On the internet streets now, get this. Taking off of baby killers while she said came to kids and gives alcohol to kids. Okay, tell me that ain't some shit, okay? Only on internet will you find something like that. And then she tries to lie and say it's a dead girl that lives in her house with her graspy ass voice. I sound like a man today. She even knows she cracked her voice out, okay? And then she gets up there and lies to every one of her viewers, right? Every one of her viewers. But they don't care because they're clowns themselves. Look who she rolls with. Look at Mr. Willow over there. I remember when he used to come up here and suck my ass all the time and kissing Dolly. Dolly, you the man. Dolly, you the man. Now he's over there, Queen Bee. I just want to rub your stinger. But look, she ain't got no stinger. She's a roach. When you get up behind there, she's going to drop a little roach shit on you. Little roach shit on you, okay? Poop, poop. Just drop a little turds as she runs. So now she done got my junk in the trunk, girl, all mad at me. I was going to try to slide up to damn, what's her name, Johnson? You know what I'm saying? She looked lonely over there on her little ass YouTube channel. So I was going to try to, get up behind her and see what kind of twerking she could do. Now she's mad at me. Another love connection gone for Dolly. Okay? I'm never going to find happiness. Never, ever going to find happiness. Okay, so tonight, I was supposed to announce the winner of the Meme War. Okay? But I'm not. I'm going to pull it off to tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I will.
Mugshots of Rebecca. She's trying to allege that this is a dead person, which it's not.
Okay.
I got her phone number from the public.
Or her house getting home invaded and her being pistol whipped and her dog getting shot. It may not mention it in one of those articles there, but I read it in another one, but I don't know if the dog lived.
Okay, so it says Scott Weaver. See? Not Queen Bee. Scott Weaver is the other Rebecca. This is not Queen Bee.
She cannot lie about this. She can't keep telling people that this is not her. This is some dead woman, because you don't get public records showing her address, her acknowledging my call, her stating that she no longer even lives there anymore. And now she's trying to say that address that's on her public records that is also in the court records somehow must have two Rebecca Turners that live at that property, one that lived there and died from a drug overdose, and another one that moved away. That doesn't seem to bode very well with facts.
This is the Rebecca Lynn Turner. Is deceased. That Weaver
called her phone from the public records.
Was her
phone from the public records.
Was her son.
She answered her phone from the public records. She answered the phone, or at least it went to voicemail. So I left her a voicemail message from the number I got from public records, and she.
keep saying public record, but I don't believe that she got that public record. I think she probably paid for it for one of like Spokio or something. And if you pay for it, you electronically sign that you will not use the information pretty much for malicious intent. And this is malicious. That's actually, I believe it's illegal. Who under 40 has their information in the white pages anymore? Get the heck out of here.
Acknowledged it on one of her pages that Bullhorn Betty tried calling her.
Look at that pause, but yes, nonsense did.
Again, for those in the back, Blowhorn Betty to the rescue.
Rebecca, Becky, it's Bullhorn Betty. Just wanted to call you, say hi, babe. How you doing? Want to find out what your big deal is. Just trying to find out, what your problem is. I mean, my name's Andra. My real name is, and you know, you being on Andrea Lugo, I'm not sure. You know, it is a conversation. It is a conversation. Please tell me if you have on your, you know, let me know that.
That you needed a setup of your own to like throw me under the bus so you could get Betty involved in it. That frizzy-haired little beast is gonna scare me.
Andra, my real name is.
Let's see what Bullhorn Betty had to say about it herself.
It's something that I want to make sure that, you know, never happens to another child again.
Is Betty the first person y'all think of when you think of like Mother Teresa, savior for children? Because she's like the last person on my list. But here she's claiming that she wants to make sure that whatever charges this lady has against her don't happen to a child again. Because I think one of them included like giving alcohol to a minor or something, and then probably just the manufacturing substances in somebody's house to avoid a child being in a household like that. Like, Betty gives a crap. Oh my gosh. Whoever believes this has to be wearing like rose-colored glasses.
This whole manufacturing stuff, that I don't know, you know, and not only that, they're on their channel actually conspiring to have somebody come to my house and mess with my house. So you're talking about criminals conspiring to do criminal activity literally on the streets of YouTube and doing it live. Now, how stupid does one person have to be?
Yeah. Well,
And let me just tell whoever wants to come over here, I'm a concealed weapons permit holder. I carry my gun. I know how to use my gun. If I feel threatened.
This is the lady who's saying how sufficient she is with a weapon or a firearm, but was like terrified of Benny Keys down in Tennessee, allegedly.
You put my life in jeopardy, I'm dropping you. You one shot. I'm a very good aim. You really, and I'm telling you, that man across, that my neighbor here, they're saying, I'll find out. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds to me like she doesn't want done what they've done to countless others showing up at their house screaming outside.
Because we're gun-toting people here. And I don't know if people understand that. You don't really want to start messing with people's property when you know that there's a loaded gun in the house. Because believe me, I do and will use it.
Pretty defensive there, Betty, for not doing anything wrong. I don't know how many good actions I've done that I have to sit and talk about how I have a weapon in my home and stuff. But let's move on to what she said today. This was her lovely thumbnail for the day.
Oh, I started over again. It does that.
Next thing I know, I got a big ass community post on Callie's fucking community tab that I'm the horriblest person ever and I'm a kid and this, that, and the other. First of all, you obviously don't know the difference between smoking the shit and selling the shit. But if you need help, I will kindly explain it to you, okay?
All right, well, explain it to me. Queen B, I know you're watching. I know your subs are. Come on over to the Bullhorn, Betty.
Again, no thank you.
Can you explain what we're watching? Are you going to continue to play me that this person, this Rebecca Turner, is dead? Because there's a lot of activity in that court record going on in 2023 for a dead woman. That's all I'm saying.
Her chat's vile and very transphobic and addict shaming. It's just the worst. That's why I put it up on the screen. And I thought, like the one girl says, you are a crackhead. And that statement isn't toward Betty because it's the same girl who super chatted her who's on the screen.
You know, before I stopped smoking cigarettes and other things, right? I was still, I mean, let's be honest. I have a past that incorporates marijuana and other substances in that. My voice being really hoarse. Even when I'm on my, let's be honest. I have a past that incorporates marijuana and other substances in that. So I remember my voice being really hoarse. Even when I'm on my Bullhorn, I'm after somebody and just mass report them. YouTube's just going to take them down. I have now proved them wrong. They are failures.
All right, that's enough of hearing her at this little part. But okay, so that's what this is about. And somebody posted Molly paying her $9.99.99 in a super chat. So I guess the channel's coming for their opposers or critics. We're looking at it, but mostly I wanted to draw attention to her chat, who's saying the worst things ever. And you're going to see that in the next clip here too. And then it's finally over for now. I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, or night. Enjoy your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll talk to you soon.
I don't smoke it. I just sold it. That's basically what she said. And then yesterday, she's trying to say that this person is not her. And the person that sold the drugs is dead. No, I didn't, Nicole, and I'm proving I didn't. And I've already sent out public records to put this to bed once and for all. You guys may be naive and stupid, but we're not stupid over here. So if you think the woman's dead, give me the obituary, because I'll pull out the public records out the wazoo.
This is the Rebecca Lynn Turner, is deceased. That Weaver
Called her phone from the public records
was her son.
to show or she's lying.